Hello everyone, good morning again. I just want to show you how to configure the basic switching. Let me show you the topology. Let me go back to my 7.9 to my topology. So we're gonna enable switch 2, switch 1 and switch 2. So let us add switch 2 to the lab. So I'm gonna say like as usual, new session, on the session, the highlighted session, right click, new session, again telnet the protocol, and the IP address will be this one. No, actually 192.168.79.129, and that will be like 20 because 2 alif, and that will be SW2. Okay, so now we are let us add switch 2, highlight, new session, telnet, and so 192.168.79.129. that is the hosting name, and this one will be like 2002 alif, and then there will be SW2 connecting. Yeah, you see, now we are connected to switch 2. So what I want to do now, what I want to show you, even switch 2. Okay, so it's switch 1, switch 2, switch 3. I want to show you these 3 switches. So let me go and add to another switch. This is switch 3 as well. So telnet 192.168.79.129 2013. That is a 13 device, so number 13. So it will be like starting from 2001. Now will be like this one, 2013. Okay, and that will be SW3. That will connect. So we have 3 switches. So what I'm going to show you, now how the interfaces are connected to each other. For example, a diagram here. It says like E2/3 and E2 Ethernet 2/2 are connected to switch 2. So let me go to switch 1. So like interface range Ethernet, what was it? 2 Ethernet 2/2 2/3, no, it will not go that way. 2/2 2 E2/2 to E2/3. Well, let me check it. E2/2 is to, oh, okay, yeah, Ethernet /2 to, it's not 23, it is /3. Oh, okay, let me do comment then. To Ethernet 2/3. Yep, so no shutdown. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna switch out switch port mode trunk. I'm gonna make it as a trunk, and then you see it is not taking it. The command reject interface with encapsulation cannot be configured because it is an auto and by default. So I'm gonna switch port trunk encapsulation.1q. That command is needed. Then switch one more trunk. Okay, so I'm gonna go to switch 2. That's a trunk I'm showing you. Okay, interface range, fast interface range, Ethernet 2/2, comma, Ethernet Ethernet 2/3. So no shot, switch port trunk encapsulation.1q. that you have to configure that one first, and then switch port mode trunk. So what I want to do now, I want to make a switch 3. I want to configure switch 3 as a SVI, and then we wanna before that, let us configure, because now we configure a switch as a trunk. Let us configure a switch 3 as a trunk as well. So switch 3 right here, it's connected to switch 1, Ethernet 1. What is it? I cannot even see it. Ethernet 2 to 3. Ethernet I don't really know. Let me check it. Let me check it from here. Say like show CDB. Show CDB neighbors. So show CDB neighbors, it tell you like what's connected. So switch 3 connect is Ethernet 1.3 and Ethernet 1.2. Okay. So let me go to switch 1. So show interface range Ethernet 1/2, comma, Ethernet 1/3. Now shut. That we are configuring a switch port, right? And a trunk, right? So switch port trunk encapsulation.1q, switch port mode trunk, switch on mode trunk. So that's good. So let me take go to switch 1, because we want to configure a switch 3 and a switch 1. Okay, so we want to go switch 3. It's an interface range Ethernet range. That command means like it will give you two interfaces or multiple interfaces to configure the same thing at the same time. So Ethernet 1/3, comma, Ethernet 1/2 to 1/3. Now shut. Switch port trunk encapsulation.1q. Switch port mode trunk. Okay, what we have done now, we have made a trunk, these two switches, and then we have made a trunk in these two switches. So these three are trunk. They are trunking. So let us configure VLANs between them. Okay. So let me configure this guy. So VLAN. Now let me configure VTB so they can learn VTB. VTB domain Cisco. So we want to know that if this switch 2 learns, show VTB status, the VTB, alright? Show VTB status. Now is it learning? Yeah, it learns the domain name, right? VTB domain. Okay, let me go to switch 3. If it learns, show VTP status. VTP status. So it learns. The reason it's learning, because I only configured switch 1, I set a VTP domain Cisco. The reason it's learning because I have enabled a trunk between the switches. So VLAN trunking protocol means it takes the VLANs over the trunk. So that means like if I configure switch 1 now, VLAN 2 and VLAN 3, VLAN 2 and VLAN 3 will be LANed. Switch 3 will learn from switch 1 and switch 2 will learn from switch 1, and the reason why, because of the VTP. So the VTP manages the VLANs, it just makes the job easier. So let me say like VLAN, because if I go back up and say like show VLANs, we have no any VLANs, right? We only have the default is one. Okay, we have the default one. Okay, let me say like show VLAN 2 as I said, and then exit back out, and then VLAN 3. Okay, so now if I go to switch 2, say show VLAN switch 2, right? Then we already learned VLAN 2 and VLAN 3. If I go to switch 3 learned, because the switch 3 in the topology here is switch 3. Switch 2 we've already visited, and it learned the two VLANs. Now switch 3 should learn as well. So let's show VLANs. Now switch 3 right here, it learns VLAN 2 and VLAN 3. So what I'm going to do now, finally, I'm going to use SVI here, virtual SVI of what they call like a SVI switch virtual interface, right? So I'm gonna make a configure interVLAN with IP address. So I want this IP address goes all the way to the trunk, all the way over the trunk to switch 1, and then all the way to switch 2, because I'm gonna configure interface VLAN 2 with the IP address and interface VLAN 2 with the IP address. So we are simulating, like for example, computer connected in here, one device computer connected here, and when it sends the traffic, it sends all the way here to here to here to reach the computer B right here. Suppose like computer A right here connected to this device, and computer B just for the reachability, if we can do it. So let us configure. I want to configure switch 3 SVI, right? Okay, switch 3. What I'm going to do is like interface VLAN 2 shut IP address 192. For example, I'm going to give an IP address 1.2.255.255.255.0. Okay, and if I go back and say show interface trunk, you see the VLAN is they are trunking VLAN 1 and VLAN 2, VLAN 3 and VLAN 1 and VLAN 2 and VLAN 3. So now we switch to show IP interface grave. You see we have a VLAN which is up. So if we ping now our own VLAN, now we can ping. So we wanted this pingable. We wanted this. Now I configured it here as a computer attached. So we wanted this IP address go all the way, and I'm going to configure another IP address there. So let me go to switch 2 interface VLAN 2. That's a switch 2, right? No shut IP address 192.168.1.2, right? 255.255.255.0. And here I did when I was configuring, because it says like, look, it's a duplicate address 192 on VLAN 2 sourced by, because they already see each other. But what I have done is interface 2. Now I have to change say like .3, for example. You see, you can see already, you can pretty much guess that the traffic is going to I mean, they know each other. So I have one day I have configured an inter-VLAN, which means like I'm simulating that if I have a computer here and if I have a computer there, so I want the traffic goes, I can ping it from here all the way here, and they are from one VLAN. Okay, so now if I go to switch 3 and ping, I go to switch 3 and ping, I already ping and ping this IP address right here, 192.168.1.2. Let us test our luck. 192.168 168.1.2. That is our luck. You see, now we are reaching. What it means is like we are in switch 3 right now, right? We are in switch 3. We have, for example, a computer here. So not the computer, I'm just simulating like yes, we have a computer here because this is an IP address right here. This is an IP address right here, right? So we pick it from here, from R3 all the way. It goes here, it goes to switch 2, it goes to switch it goes to switch 1 and it went to switch 2, and switch 2 is the same, should be the same as well. So switch 2 is here. Let me ping switch 3 IP address. What is the switch 3? 192.168.1.3, right? Let me copy that one. Okay, and go to switch 1, ping, and now we have the reachability. That is, my friends, we have successfully configured switch basic configuration. For example, look, we have configured VTB, show VTB status. We have configured VTB name, VTB domain name, yeah, and also by default, let me just make it VTB mode. Let me make it client, because by default they are server, right? VTB operating mode is a server. So if you want to make it client, you just say like client right here. So it says like setting device as client mode. So that means like we have configured and do show VTB status. So now it is look, it should be client now. Yeah, before it was a server, VTB server, but now it is a VTB. It was a VTB server before, and now it's a VTB client. So madam, my friend, this concludes the basic switch configuration, and I really feel that you might benefit something. So thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.